Welcome to our channel. Explore the science, technology, and innovation behind mining engineering, from classrooms to real mines, from safety to sustainability. Join us on this journey to dig deeper into knowledge and power the future. Look around you. The phone in your hand, the car you drive, the very building you're sitting in, none of it would exist without the stuff that comes out of the ground. Mining is the bedrock of our modern world. It's a tough job, an honest job, and a fundamentally important one. The folks who do this work are providing the raw materials for just about everything we use every single day. They head out to massive, open-cast pits, sometimes miles wide, to dig up the essential ingredients of civilization. It's a job that demands grit, sweat, and a whole lot of respect for the earth itself, because without these hardworking miners, our society would grind to a halt pretty fast. But here's the thing about a job this big and this important: it comes with big and important responsibilities. In an open-cast mine, you're dealing with colossal machinery-controlled explosions and the ever-present forces of nature. It's an environment where a small mistake, a moment of inattention, can have massive consequences. That's why safety isn't just a chapter in a training manual. It's the single most important rule of the game. It's more important than deadlines, more important than quotas, and more important than any single truckload of rock. The real heroes of this industry aren't just the ones who can move the most dirt. They're the ones who ensure everyone goes home in one piece at the end of the day. Think of it this way. A mine is a living, breathing thing. It changes every day. A wall that was stable yesterday might show new signs of stress today. A road that was clear an hour ago might have a new obstacle. The workers who thrive here are the ones who understand this. Let's start with the basics, because you can't do the job if you're not dressed for the part. This isn't about fashion, it's about function. We're talking PPE, your personal suit of armor. Every piece has a critical job. It all begins with your hard hat. That simple piece of plastic defends against falling rocks. It protects from debris, and from accidental bumps against steel. Rule 1 on site: no hard hat, no entry. It's a non-negotiable shield for your most important asset, your brain. Next up, eyes and ears. Open-cast mines are loud and dusty. The roar of engines, the grinding of rock. Both can cause permanent hearing loss over time. High-quality earplugs are essential. Earmuffs are essential. They don't block vital warning signals, but they filter the damaging noise that wears you down. Then, safety glasses. Dust everywhere. Flying rock chips, chemical splashes. Wrap-around, impact-resistant safety glasses protect your vision. They guard against threats you might not see coming. Your eyes are irreplaceable. They keep them safe. Your PPE is your first line of defense. It's not a hassle. It's your uniform of survival. Welcome to the land of the giants. In an open-cast mine, the equipment is on a scale that's hard to comprehend. Haul trucks can have tires taller than 2 people and carry hundreds of tons of rock in a single load. Shovels can scoop up that same amount in one bite. These machines are the workhorses of the mine, but they demand your absolute respect. The number one rule when moving around this equipment is to assume the operator cannot see you. These massive vehicles have huge blind spots. You must never ever enter these zones without getting positive confirmation, like a thumbs-up radio contact, from the operator. Traffic management in a mine is as serious as on any public highway. Designated roadways, speed limits, right-of-way protocols, specific parking areas. Light vehicles like pickup trucks must always yield to heavy equipment. There's no arguing with a 300-ton haul truck. Staying on designated walkways and roadways is crucial. Eye contact is the golden rule. The distinct sound of backup alarms. Respect the machines, know the rules, and always make yourself seen. Respect the blast, respect the earth. To get to the valuable ore, miners often have to break up immense amounts of solid rock. The most effective way to do this is with controlled blasting. This process is pure power, and it must be treated with the utmost respect. Safety during blasting is a rigid step-by-step procedure that leaves no room for error. Long before any blast, the area is carefully surveyed, and a blast plan is designed by experts. This plan dictates everything. Where the explosives go, how much is used, what the exclusion zone will be. The goal is to break the rock effectively while ensuring no person or piece of equipment is anywhere near the danger zone when it happens. When it's time for a blast, communication becomes paramount. A clear and distinct series of warning signals, usually sirens. The first signal means a blast is imminent, and all personnel must evacuate the designated blast zone. Just as you have to respect the blast, you have to respect the ground you're standing on. The walls of an open-cast mine, known as high walls, slopes, are constantly under immense pressure. Gravity never takes a day off. Slope stability is a major focus of mine safety. If you see a new crack, no matter how small, you report it immediately. Always prepared, the unseen shield of emergency readiness. Even with the best safety procedures, you have to be prepared for the unexpected. That's where emergency readiness comes in. It's the unseen shield that protects everyone on site. Being prepared isn't about expecting things to go wrong. It's about having a clear, practice plan for what to do if they do. Every single person on a mine site must know the emergency procedures like the back of their hand. This includes knowing the specific alarm signals for different types of emergencies. Fire, medical emergency, pit wall failure. When an alarm sounds, there should be no confusion, only immediate, correct action. A crucial part of this readiness is knowing your way around. Know your primary evacuation route. Know your secondary evacuation route. Know the location of emergency assembly points, muster points. Muster points are safe areas away from danger where everyone gathers for a head count. Accounting for every person is one of the most critical steps in any emergency response. That's why mines conduct regular emergency drills. These are serious exercises designed to build muscle memory. First aid training, CPR training. These skills empower workers to care for an injured coworker in the critical moments before help arrives. Ultimately, safety in a mine is a shared culture, not just a set of rules. Look out for yourself and for the person next to you. The goal is simple. Everyone who walks on site at the start of a shift walks off it safely at the end. In mining, success is measured by the number of people who go home safely.